Hello Year 6 and welcome to today's history lesson. Now, in History Today, we are going to be looking at what the ancient Egyptians believed happened in the afterlife and how they prepared people for that, okay? So to help us do that, so our task is you are going to be writing instructions to somebody, to like the funeral organizer, about how they need to prepare and all the things they need to do when somebody important dies, okay? So you're going to be writing down like, right, you need to get this sorted, you need to do this, you need to get somebody to do this, you need to do this. Okay, so a list of instructions about why, well, how and why and what they need to do. Now to help you do this, you're going to have to pause this video in a minute, we'll kind of stop it, and watch another video where there's somebody who knows a lot more about ancient Egypt than I do describing it. So in the comments below, not in the comments, in the description, or it's on the links in all the normal places, there's a link to a BBC Teach YouTube clip. It's about 6.5 minutes long, and it talks about what the ancient Egyptians believed about the afterlife and what it is that they did. So as you're watching this, my advice would be to, on a bit of paper, just write down some notes about the kind of things that they believed and what they believed had to happen, okay? And then when you've watched it, come back here and I will show you a little example of how we can sort that. Right, here you go. Pause this and then watch that video. Right, hopefully you've watched that video because if you don't watch it, you're not going to know how to do this task. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to zoom into my hand and I'm going to show you how I'd start off writing these instructions. You can use my examples, but I'm not going to do it all, so you're going to have to come up with your own stuff as well. Okay, let's go into my hand. Okay, so down here is our success criteria. So we need to write with a clear introduction, we need to use bullet points to organise our writing, we need to give reasons for the different actions, and we need to use time adverbials to start some sentences. Okay, so you've hopefully written the date and the learning objective from the task, and then you are going to go from here. So, introduction. So I'm going to start by saying this. Follow these steps to ensure your loved family members are able to reach the afterlife. Okay, straight away it tells what it's all going to be about. So, as soon as your family member has died, comma, because it's a fronted adverbial, you must start writing the Book of the Dead. Now, I'm also going to include on each point a little bit explaining what it means. So in the video, the lady says that this must include all of the sayings and spells required for them. Okay, new bullet point. So something else that it mentioned in the video was about preparing the funeral. So things like, getting the esophagus, the sarcophagus. Now I have no idea how to spell that, give me a minute. So, yes, okay. A further important action comma, is to employ a master builder make the sarcophagus. Ensure this is strong enough for the long journey ahead. Okay, the lady in the video also said that they need all of the jewelry. So, collect all of your family members' jewelry. So that it can also travel into the afterlife. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I've started to write quite a bit, but there's loads more information in the video. Let's go back to my face for a minute. So as I said, Year 6, there is loads and loads more information than that on the video that you've watched. So try and include as much information as you possibly can about what the Egyptians believe about the afterlife and how they prepare for it. Set it out a little bit like my example, and yeah, give it a really good go, and I look forward to seeing your work on Dojo. Goodbye.